friendos, welcome back. Hey, Eben and Static and Omega and Sandflea. Alright. 96%! I think Crunk doesn't know what Crunk's talking about. I think we can finish this in one day. I don't think we can, but it would be nice. It's not gonna happen, but, you know. Alright. You got COVID. Oh no! I hope you have a mild case. COVID, kinda sucks. Speaking from experience. What do we do if we finish it? I think if we finish it, it will be a beefy stream. Oh, right, this one. Okay, so this one had me good and stumped. I think we've done everything else here. Oh, except for one. Oh no, we haven't. We've just done half of them. You know, everything else or half of everything. Same thing. Okay. Okay, so this is further than we got last time. Oh, we did it. Jesus, it is so important to stop doing the same task, you know? When you hit a roadblock, it is so important. Okay, the biggest, most life-shattering takeaway that I took that I got from Talos 1, and I do maintain that this is a really important building block that has informed a lot of my outside of video game life, was to identify your assumptions, which is the game tries to teach you over and over and over again. If there is a theme to Talos 1, it is identify your assumptions, right? This one isn't quite teaching me the same kind of puzzle-solving secret, but it is telling me explicitly, repeatedly, consistently, when you get stuck on something, you have to step away from it. I love it. Okay, the theory of everything. I've been around for a long time. If I'd been born a bit earlier, I'd be a first companion. Well, I mean, me too, bud, me too, but... Dumbest thing. So I've seen the ups and downs of this city, although in recent years I've kept to myself. Now I'd like to pose a question. I don't have an answer in mind, I just really like to hear what everyone thinks. I have no doubt that Athena's theory of everything would change our lives. But do you think that perhaps we're better off not knowing? That perhaps having all the answers would just make the universe boring? The ancient writers showed that knowledge can lead to cynicism. We must maintain the sense of wonder of a child. That doesn't answer the question. Knowledge can lead to cynicism. Are you saying so therefore you're saying we shouldn't know this? I think, whatever. The theory of everything wouldn't end our journey. It would only be the next step. It would equip us to ask the next set of questions, to explore new possibilities, and discover and create new wonders. To believe the universe can be understood or described in objective terms is pure scientism. Nothing exists. Even if something exists, nothing can really be known about it. And even if something can somehow be known about it, information can't be communicated. And even if it could be communicated, it would not be understood. Are you part of Trump's legal team? The truth can be harsh. It's possible that the theory of everything would reveal facts we'd find hard to deal with, but that doesn't mean we should not confront those facts and our own ethical responsibilities. I didn't do it. And if I did it, it's actually not against the law. And if it was against the law, then the law sucks. Who do I agree with? Atal. Hey, Rhino. Thank you for your thoughtful comments. And by the way, 1K, fuck you. I'm sorry. Thank you for all the hard work you've done for New Jerusalem. Solving all those puzzles is quite a gargantuan endeavor. I am baby, A, and I am Labrador, B. The end. I want to play with Ball. Actually, I don't know. What's a really smart dog? Like, puzzle-solving dog. I feel like... You know, if you don't give a husky enough to do, they're just gonna scream. Hey, baby, I solved puzzle. Know if there is a reflector on this structure. I feel like there certainly could be a reflector on this structure, and it would be a big bag of assholes. Alright, 5. Done. I uploaded the final episode of Elden Ring to YouTube, and it's scheduled to be posted tomorrow. And I dragged the little folder that I've got with the Elden Ring thumbnail picture in it to my past games folder. And I'm so sad. What if we just played it again? Until the DLC comes out, you're not wrong. I keep forgetting about the DLC, and every time I think about it, I'm like, yay! It doesn't have to be over. Can you imagine being 1K and then going back to New Jerusalem? I've been alive for like a week and a half, and all of that has been getting to solve puzzles and being left alone. Well, and people asking me what my opinions are about things that are way more important than they should be asking baby about. I am gonna go feral when I'm stuck in New Jerusalem. If we don't get Byron back and Byron doesn't take me out like on one of those, you know, those baby harness things with the leash, I'm gonna pee on all Yakut's cables. I'm gonna engineer a system to make it so that I can pee. Yeah, the talking to people is not my favorite part. I choose to believe. I can't. I don't know why, with the fan right here, I wanted to make that work. I don't think this is the answer either. Because it's not. What is this one called? Mobile instruments. Oh, is this one stupid? I bet this one's stupid. Nope, it's not stupid. No? Oh. Clear why I need this. why that would work. Like I can put it on this without... Oh, I hate you. Oh, you're so dumb. Oh, you're dumb. That's dumb. Fine. Whatever.
Have you found any signs of Cornelius? Could he have returned to the island?
Nothing so far. But he knows this place better than any of us, and we have no idea what he's up to.
You know what? That's a fair fucking question. We're all really concerned with finding not Amelia. Athena? Nobody's giving a shit about Cornelius. Fuck that guy, right? I definitely don't know how to get to it. So I guess there are some things that we've still not found here, so perhaps it'll be like that stupid fucking fan thing from the last hub world.
For the life of an individual citizen to be good, first the city itself must be good. Perhaps even the cosmos itself must first be made better, before such a thing as a good life is truly possible. These insubstantial creatures that walk through my thoughts, perhaps they can live that life. They are, after all, human beings, like myself. This much I have understood. Is that why they have summoned me? Can I somehow bring them into this world? Make them real? Or am I? No.
We're giving this philosopher an existential crisis, aren't we? This here ancient Greek's got depression. This is number 7. There we go. Gateway switch. Alright, no reason to move that yet. Unless I have to move it immediately. Well, actually, here we can do this. Damn it. I fucked it up. first, let's do this. Yay, we're free. Okay. So, A, that. B, this. I did the same thing again. All right. I don't know, the window there makes me feel like that it has to remain in there. There is no switch on the final door, so the final door needs to... I need to be able to bring the jammer all the way to the end. Okay. Liked that one. I think.
Wow, that one was a mind bender.
Mom's a mind bender. Pugs. National Bubble Bath Day, huh? I recently got one of those fucking, like, it's like a power drill, except it's the scrub brush for the tub. Game changer. I've also discovered CLR. Like, I knew about it through, you know, the late night infomercials. Very satisfying to watch as a child. But, I've discovered that it actually takes hard water stains off. Like it's like advertised, which is crazy. Anyway, the combination of those two things make me feel better about National Bubble Bath Day. I usually get too bored to take baths.
Are the generators working?
Yep, all good. Those Mark IIs are real workhorses. Wow, did you finish the setup?
Yes. Sorry I couldn't wait. It was so much fun to just do something again without having to endlessly discuss it first.
I know what you mean. We have a lot of work ahead of us, though.
We do, but Honestly, Cornelius, I haven't felt this excited in years. Just imagine, one day they'll come here and we'll be able to show them a whole new world. A different future right at their fingertips. You do think we can do it, right?
I think, and forgive me if this sounds sentimental, as long as we're together, we can do anything.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pugs. Truth in advertising is heresy, except when it comes to extremely caustic chemicals. Then I feel like it's... you know... I know, and it's so consistent, too. I'm sad because I remember, like, insisting that Gramps watch movies with me, and he would inevitably fall asleep during the movies. I understand that as an adult. But I also feel like the disdain that I have for... that's a different color. Children's media these days. I'm sure adults felt that about the movies that I liked, and that makes me sad to think about.
I'm tired of waiting. Sometimes I think Mother is stalling. Like, we could already be done with this, but she's afraid of what will happen if we contact New Jerusalem. Our discoveries are amazing, world-changing. But how much longer can we sit around on this island? None of it means anything if people don't know about it. Can they really be so afraid of change?
How was it red? Presumably all the rest of them were when she was dead. Why was that one red? Thank you, Bugs. Just diamond sharp insight. I don't know, Static. Part of me definitely thinks that we're getting back into this. I mean, I can hold two truths in myself at the same time. I think, because I contain multitudes. So on the one hand, I can say that I think Disney has gotten extremely lazy, and a lot of children's media especially is just money-grubbing, money-churning garbage. But at the same time, I'm quite sure that there were people that said that about my children's media as well. So to what extent it is objectively true, I don't really know. Or perhaps the argument against my own hesitation here is the fact that we're still, you know, it's still in the cultural consciousness. Things like Scooby-Doo, things like Bugs Bunny are still a part of the cultural consciousness, and those were before my time. Is anybody gonna remember Cocomelon in 20 years? I don't even know what Cocomelon is, so don't quote me too hard on that. one called? Alternator. I hardly know her. They get to both be on the same side? I mean, I can definitely see the solution here. I just feel... I mean, I get what they're going for. I just can't quite see the spatial layout of it optimally. So it has to let one through and not the other. And they can't cross. That is a really, you know, clean solution. Simplicity, yeah. I like that too. That one was cool. Elegant, yeah. Alright, is that it? Oh, research, one more. What did we find? I'm basing this on Athena's description of the simulation and what little sense I've managed to make of the megastructure systems. I think the gold puzzles are meant to open up when every other puzzle has been solved, and solving them will lead to something. In the simulation, trying to solve every puzzle instead of trying to defy Elohim was actually negative. No idea if the same applies here. In any case, I suspect the puzzles won't open until Byron's logged out. Okay, well that answers my question. They represent the highest level of security and undoubtedly hide something important, and as long as an unauthorized user is logged in, the system will stay in some degree of lockdown. Okay, we've got two more tiny question marks. It's like needing mom to get off the phone so you can play your internet game. Can't you just pause it? Now how is Susie from math class gonna know how I like My Chemical Romance? If I can't paste this very wet picture on my binder. I have used the entire print cartridge of black. I used to like to type out song lyrics because, again, I want to reiterate that I didn't actually have. We had a home computer, but we didn't have internet. I don't know why we had a computer without internet. Nobody used it except me to type out my song lyrics in thematically appropriate fonts. And then I would have my mom print them out at work. And I would put them in a binder. And I didn't consider potentially that I was maybe not... Maybe neurotypical kids didn't enjoy doing that. Maybe. Just a thought. I also had friends print out fan fiction for me. I think I've only recently got rid of the last of it. Oh, you know. Actually, one I did not get rid of because one isn't even... I don't even think it's on AO3. I know it is still, like, publicly available. But only through, like, PDF downloads on somebody's personal website. So that one I still have. Because I think that one was a LiveJournal exclusive back before Russia bought LiveJournal or whatever. Man, this one is taking me places. Oh man, I'm hungry. I don't know what there is for lunch or for dinner today. I think I'm probably not going to be on... Well, I don't know if I'm going to be on Wednesday or not. We're finally having our electrician friend come over and look at the wiring in the house, and because he's already refused to take money, I'm going to make him dinner. So, I mean, I guess maybe there'll be a stream depending on...
God appears, and God is light.
How long we hang out.
To those poor souls who dwell in night. But does a human form display to those who dwell in realms of day?
Well, that's some Shakespeare right there. I think. Oh, just kidding. It's William Blake. I'm a little sad because the meal that I cook that I think I'm really good at, that I like to cook for other people, is like penne with vodka sauce and like Parmesan encrusted chicken. But I had wanted to go to this one Italian restaurant that Grid and I have gone to for like anniversaries in the past because they make a really, really good penne with vodka sauce. So if I make it on Wednesday, I don't know that I'm gonna want it on Friday. This looks like an invisible door. So either I'll have to learn how to cook something else, or maybe we won't go out on Friday. Man, I want to know how these smell. You know, like wet concrete, a little bit of mildew, water, cold. Love that part of the game. I don't like Chipotle's rice though. They have like even their white rice is like cilantro lime, and I'm one of those people who hates cilantro. Hey Crunk! You missed me absolutely slaughtering that puzzle that I was stuck on last time, and me having an existential crisis about, well, not existential, me having a very excited insistence that when you get stuck on things, you need to walk away and come back to them later. Oh no. Yeah, you definitely deserve Chipotle for that, or your food of choice. From Cornelius to Athena. Athena, I don't know if you're there or why you're not answering. It's been a long time, but I think about you and Miranda every day. In fact, I've been using the museum to further my research, and I think there's hope. You know I wouldn't say this lightly. Please respond. I will return as soon as I can. I'll steal a VTOL if I have to. I'm not going back and doing any other ones, but I will do this one. Oh, fucked that up. Okay, 26F. In the second line, 26F. For the world must be loved this much, the gods of the earth and sea sought through nature. Oh, William Blake again. The human abstract. Pity would be no more if we did not make somebody poor, and mercy no more could be if all were as happy as we. And mutual fear brings peace till the selfish loves increase. Then cruelty knits a snare and spreads his baits with care. He sits down with holy fears and waters the ground with tears. Then humility takes its root underneath his foot. Soon spreads the dismal shade of mystery over his head, and the caterpillar and fly feed on the mystery. And it bears the fruit of deceit, ruddy and sweet to eat, and the raven his nest has made in its thickest shade. The gods of earth and sea sought through nature to find this tree, but their search was all in vain. There grows one in the human brain. Huh. In fact, you hate poetry. I am not like somebody who goes out of my way to seek poetry, to seek classical poetry, I guess. I have found some contemporary pieces that may have made me go, damn! Though I could not name them. However, I do like translating. Fuck you! Oh wait, no, this is the one I just did. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean fuck you. From Motherhood, 12 Essays by Anessa Peixoto. Peixoto? Sometimes I imagine myself following the matrilineal line up against the river of time to the lives of my distant great-grandmothers. I try to imagine the sheer horror of motherhood, the agony of childbirth, the risk of death with every birth, the certainty of losing some of one's children. To us now, the loss of a child is a horror almost beyond words, a grief so deep it seems almost insurmountable. I try to imagine what it meant to live in a world where it was a ubiquitous reality, where you could only choose to respond with either an ever-deepening pain or an inhuman numbness. And all of it tied to the foundation stone of your existence, the body. This journey to the past reminds me that my freedom as a woman is on some level technological. Without medical technologies, I'm reduced to the cruel logic of nature, which cares about nothing except reproduction. Without machines, I become a machine. Only machines allow us to be more than machines ourselves. From Spugna. That's a name that she chose. They chose. I heard a story that you left because you had discovered a way for us to become beings of flesh. Please, Founder, if this is true, please tell me how to achieve this miracle. I hate being a creature of metal and plastic, an abomination to the earth. Every day I curse myself for being immortal, for mindlessly consuming energy, for being so unlike the graceful animals to whom the planet truly belongs. I've stripped as many parts from this vile skeleton as I can, but it is not enough. I am still a machine. For the longest time I couldn't understand the source of my unhappiness, and I sought to blame our mayor and his associates for the decisions that made my life so miserable. But now I see that my problems aren't external at all. It's all me. And if I could change myself, if I could make myself truly human, I would be happy. Please, Founder, take pity on me. Yours in faith, Spugna. Love it, Pugs. Beautiful. 10 out of 10. From Hypatia to Athena. Dear Athena, I've been following the expedition to this incredible machine you've built. I don't know what's going on, and I wish Cornelius had told us the truth before he vanished. I wish both of you had told us everything from the beginning. To be honest, it was unfair just to abandon us. But then I abandoned you too, didn't I? After we lost Sarabi, I couldn't see anything except the unbearable permanence of her absence. It took me centuries to start getting involved again, but I did, Athena. I came back, and so can you. I would think so. I mean, they definitely have talked about some of the journal entries. But it definitely feels like, I don't know. Maybe he's not streaming all of the private ones, you know, the prayers. That would be shitty. If I emailed God, I wouldn't want the pastor reading that out loud at church, you know? Also, that last robot seems like it needs therapy. If you hate your body that you keep taking chunks out of it, you need some self-image, like, reconstruction. We want to assist you. I want to be clear. By saying, if you want to take chunks off of your body, you need therapy, I meant if you want to take the skin off your body, you need therapy. Just want to be clear. If there's extra pieces that you would like to exchange for different pieces, go to the mechanic, that's fine. Thank you, Internet, for helping misinterpret. I guess, you know, alright, fine. I guess if I could have skin that was perfectly smooth all of the time, I would also trade in my skin. So you know what? You're right. I regret my hasty words. I regret not making sure they applied to robots. Interesting. Well, I fucked up. I don't think that that was supposed to be the right answer, but I fucked up. I want to see if that works, though. Oh, damn it. I wanted to be a special snowflake that had thought of something completely new. I'm really happy that they fixed that they made it so you can hold a button to, or it's clear what you can and can't. You can, you know, like deselect shit. I'm convinced that this is gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah. Darn. Alright, well, the first part of the answer is right. Oops. This is so silly. The bridge is lava, yeah. Solve all regular puzzles.
Congratulations, 1K. That was a hard one.
It's alright. There's no... Oh man, this would be the perfect place to make me pull that, that reflector up here to shoot it somewhere. Alright, we have one more little... question mark. Oh, and that spark that I never got, but like, why?
In my reports to you, I have often spoken about this island in terms that some might perceive as negative. I hope you understand that the opposite is true. Here in these green hills, I see tremendous potential for transformation and spiritual awakening. I do not see the world as you do, Athena, but I see the rot at the heart of New Jerusalem. If you and Cornelius want to go through with your plan, then this is the perfect place. My students and I will help you transport the remaining tech from New Alexandria. After that, once you and Cornelius are settled, we will leave for our great journey. I can only hope that we all find what we are looking for.
So this wasn't a surprise to everybody, despite the fact that it seems like it was a surprise to everybody. So, Lifthrasir and his students helped Athena and Cornelius execute their plan, another fascinating discovery courtesy of 1K. Many of the events in our city's history that seem disconnected turn out to be a part of a bigger pattern. There's something to be learned from that. This does answer some questions I had, like how Athena and Cornelius transported all that equipment from New Alexandria to the island. Disturbing, but good to know. Lifthrasir was so cool. Half the time I had no idea what he's talking about in his recordings, but it all is just so interesting and weird. Good work, 1K. Should we send somebody to look for them? Should we, like, check? You know? I'm afraid it would simply not be in keeping with our energy expenditure projections to mount such a massive undertaking. Oh, fuck him. Okay, got it. Got it. Thank you, Jeremy. The end of Trevor! It's people like Trevor as much as it is people like Alexandra who make the future happen. People with silly names like Trev. Girl, who aren't famous. Girl, who aren't geniuses. Girl, what is about this Trevor slander right now? Who aren't driven by a powerful vision of the future. Ordinary people whose work and sacrifice isn't even acknowledged or remembered. I will remember you, Trevor. You too held the world on your shoulders. Thank you. Wow. Fuck. Dear Founder, Byron and I used to go to the hills above the dam and observe the stars with the telescopes that I built. When I saw the stars like that, I felt such awe that I wished we had the ability to cry. I felt wonder, but I also felt recognition. I was seeing my home. The sea of stars is where we came from, and it's where we must return. I had so much hope then. I knew one day we would set sail. We would fly through the clouds of the nebula, and we would cruise across planets where it rains diamonds. We would follow the fading light of distant supernovas until at last we met our brothers and sisters of the cosmos. I could feel that day coming. I can't anymore, and I don't know how to live this way. In memory still bright. I lived with Sarabi for nearly a century. I will not pretend that all the days were good. Some were terrible. She was opinionated. She could be difficult. She could be unfair. And so could I. Sometimes we hurt each other, though we rarely meant to. But most days were good, and some days were great. A great day with Sarabi made you feel different. It made you feel something had been revealed to you about the nature of the universe itself, some innate goodness at the heart of all things. Like Nadia Sarabi, whose name she adopted, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, but I've committed to 99% of the game. Like Nadia Sarabi, whose name she adopted, she believed in the existence of something sublime beyond the material world. I hope she was right. I hope she's still somewhere. I hope she's not trapped in that broken body I tried so hard to repair. I was advised to let her go, to get over my attachment. I tried, but it was the wrong advice. Love is what makes us human, and we should count ourselves blessed that we can experience it. My attachment is what kept me sane, what anchored me to this world. Even in death, she saved my life. I am grateful for the days we got, but no amount of days would have been enough. Love is not finite, and it is for infinity that we must strive. I will do so for all of you who may still find love in honor of Sarabi. This one's short. Oops. 4657220746F. E. Six 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 5 7 2207 46 86 16 E. Oops, 65. Wow, I'm doing very bad today. 265 206 46574 6163686 20616 E. Six C. F 7 4 6, 8, 6, 9, 6. Better to be attached and suffer than to be detached and feel nothing.
Everybody's gone except me and Alex. She's upstairs somewhere. Haven't talked to her in days.
That's sad.
The only reason why I know she's still alive is she's submitting bug fixes. I still have a lot to do myself. I've almost got the the tertiary backup thing working. This is the one that's really gonna last if everything else breaks. And you know what? I think everything else might. The MLA still giving me all these hiccups, but I don't know. I'm not a software guy. All the software guys, yeah, they're dead. God, these time capsules went a bit sideways, didn't they? I was gonna tell you all about myself and John Carpenter and all that stuff, but mostly I just told you about Alex. Funny. I wonder if I should just... I should just tell her, you know?
You're about to die.
Tell her.
Yeah.
Just tell her.
Oh my god.
Maybe later. I gotta finish this first.
I know I'm the wrong audience for this. I know that when it comes to I guess I can't say this any way that isn't gushy. When it comes to love, I see there's no path in my brain other than do it. Like, that's it. There's no, oh no, if I touch the stove it might hurt. There's none of that is anywhere inside of what makes me up as a person. I cannot comprehend being faced with complete annihilation of species and not being like, yo, I got a crush on you. Like, I can't. Time is finite, my dudes. So, no, he didn't really break up with his girlfriend. He just didn't admit at the end of humanity that he likes this one scientist. This is not close enough. I mean, so many random-ass weird things that do not involve the concept of affection are things that make me... I have definitely walked into a place having a conversation to which Grid replies, "There are 7 security cameras in this room." And that statement makes me go, wow, I love you. I mean, do I want my last moment to be heartbroken? No, but I cannot... I would rather my last moment be heartbroken than die without expressing a positive emotion. That could potentially be positively reciprocated.
A long time ago, the Sphinx asked you about my story. You said that hope may still be found if we are willing to look for it. And you were right. Hope is not gone from the world. Some small part of it still survives. But it is not in the flame or in these towers. It lives in the hills and the forests, in the rivers and the seas. You were given a world full of hope, creature of clay. It is yours to protect. People will fail you, creature of clay. When the time comes, they will abandon you. Heed my words.
Fuck you, Pandora. I would like to thank 1K for recovering all of Trevor's recordings.
So, Melville.
God damn it.
What do you make of these beams? Do they seem safe to you?
Nothing is really safe. You could kill yourself with a fork, and I'm sure someone has. But anything can be used safely if you choose to.
I see.
I would like to thank 1K for recovering all of Trevor's recordings. It's clear that they meant a lot to Athena, and they should mean a lot to us too. He's as much our progenitor as Alexandra Drennan was, and we should not forget him. It's all a love story in the end, all of human history. Even when people die or never have the chance to get to know each other, love is the only thing that survives the abyss of time. Without the love Trevor felt for Alexandra, without the love Alexandra felt for us, none of us would be here, and nothing would matter. Thank you, 1K. As tragic as this story is, it gives me hope. And who knows, perhaps she loved him too, or could have. Perhaps he ended up telling her. Whenever I get out of an elevator, or a conveyance, or a fast travel, I always, always, always walk to the wrong side first. Wait, activate towers 2 out of 3? Pardon? Is there another... Am I a moron? How did I... Really? How did I manage that? I didn't know you could leave without going to the tower. That's funny. Oh my god, pugs. I feel like I've asked you guys this before, but I'm gonna ask again. Has anyone ever been in a Paternoster elevator? I bet it's so cool and dangerous and scary and cool. A Paternoster is an elevator that it doesn't stop. It's like a box, and the box is on a track and it goes around And instead of the elevator stopping and the doors opening and you walk in, you just step into it as it's continuing to move. They don't have doors. And then you step out on your top floor. So you can really just kind of take it around in a circle. They are a lot more common in Europe. Well, I say a lot more common. I don't know that there are any in the US. There are some still left. Protected historically in Europe. They move moderately slow.
You have heard the myths of gods and titans. But as you approach the end of your journey, I will tell you the truth that all men fear. The truth that neither Pandora nor the Sphinx will face. There are no gods, son of man. There are no titans, no heroes to save you.
No gods, no masters.
Divine judge to weigh your soul against a feather. Nature has no will, and she is not your mother. There is only you, and the spark of the sublime that is your mind. As for myself, I never brought the flame to humankind as the stories tell. I only showed you where it was within yourselves.
I just need you to help me find Byron.
As you freed me, so I will help you free your friend. When you are within Olympus, follow my signs.
I am filing my nails, yes. Sorry, it was probably in the microphone.
All right, it's time to do this. Let's go get Byron.
230 in Germany, that's crazy. I wonder if those go... I wonder if that was supposed to have been Pandora, you know? I wonder if I made these happen out of order, or if they would have happened in the same order regardless.
Byron always called me a pessimist, but I don't think it's pessimistic to recognize our flaws, or to think the natural world is just as valuable as we are. If I was pessimistic, I wouldn't believe that we can turn our back on the old ways, or that we can find happiness in humility. But I do. I have hope, even if Byron could never see it that way.
Missing a star. What? Hold on. Excuse me? Damn it! Thought I got it all. Oh my god. found it yet. That's good. I was very much expecting the one here to be a, you know, a refraction. Oh, shit, I don't remember where that was spatially. Is it on one of those hands? No, I was just over there. I guess I could find the pedestal and run the same direction. Have I gotten this one? Oh, I guess not. From an AMA with Alexandra Drennan. It's impossible not to love any character played by Jeff Goldblum, of course, and Ian Malcolm gets some of the best lines. So the main reason he became an in-joke at Ian is just that he's memorable and funny. If we want to talk about what he represents on a more serious level, though, then I have to say that I personally think he's wrong. This neurotic fear that things will always go wrong, that we can never really have control over what we do, is misplaced. There's a legitimate critique of how the park operates, of science being subjected to the pursuit of profit, but that doesn't mean it can't be done differently. And if you'll excuse me for going full nerd here for a moment, why treat bringing back the non-avian dinosaurs as some kind of transgression? The extinction of these magnificent creatures wasn't some sort of intentional step forward, it was just a random catastrophe. If we can strike a blow at the obvious cruelty of the universe, that's an act of human justice. It's no less wrong than bringing back a species we've accidentally driven to extinction. Horrible things happen all the time. Evolution favors survival, not beauty. If we can make the universe more beautiful, if we can add to biodiversity and bring back things that were lost, we absolutely should. Hell, maybe one day we terraform a planet and populate it with dinosaurs. But this time we give them an asteroid defense system. Take that, Mother Nature! This is the Alexandra Drennan that I love most, dreaming of all the good we humans could do in the world. I try to hang on to that. Excerpted from Orthodoxy by G.K. Chesterton. But the expansion of which I speak was much more evil than all this. I've remarked that the materialist, like the madman, is in prison. In the prison of one thought. These people seem to think it's singularly inspiring to keep on saying that the prison was very large. The size of the scientific universe gave one no novelty, no relief. The cosmos went on forever, but not in its wildest constellation could there be anything really interesting. Anything, for example. Thank you so much, Nightcast. Thank you for those biddies. They worked this time. It's a miracle. I lost track of where I was. But not in its wildest constellation could there be anything really interesting. Anything, for instance, such as forgiveness or free will. So these expanders of the universe had nothing to show us except more and more infinite corridors of space lit by ghastly suns and empty of all that is divine. Here, Chesterton's imagination, normally so powerful, fails him utterly. The problem is that he is not interested in the universe, and so not only does he fail to see, he fails even to look. He finds what he expected to find. Exactly. And so he misses not only the grandeur of the universe, but the miracle that is magnified by contrast, that forgiveness and free will do exist within people. This is not a quote, sorry. Oops, 207. Two 065706 F 207 F 20746 F 207 7 56 E 6 4 6 5 7 2 7 3 7 4 6 1 6 E 4 207 4 6 8 6 5 205 3 7 5 6 2 oops 6 2 6 C D E. You must study both the gluon and the supercluster, the person and the epoch, to understand the sublime. Oops. I'll have to wear a mask now forever. Biggie Smalls. Biggie Smalls is the reason for the universe? From the Atlas Variations by Athanasios. When Heracles came upon Atlas, the Titan had grown old and tired. "I've borne the weight of the celestial spheres for 1 billion years," he said. "All the comings and goings of mortals, the tragedies of chance, the pointless wars have left me weak. Soon I will falter, and the celestial spheres will fall and shatter. You must take my place." But Heracles was hesitant. "I am young and strong and virile. I have many women yet to bed and many wondrous feats yet to perform. What a waste it would be to spend my life holding up the world instead, and yet it must be done. So what choice do I have?" Saddened by the imminent loss of his heroic life, Heracles went for one last swim in the Ionian Sea, There, on storied Ithaca, he met a clever old man of many devices. The answer you seek, son of Zeus, does not lie within you. Rather, it lies in the world around you, and in what you can make of it. And so Heracles used his divine strength to build 2 great pillars of stone, which even today hold up the sky, and Atlas was liberated forever. All I can think of is that stone head from Slay the Spire. Yep, that's the one. Man, I play way too much Slay the Spire to suck at it as much as I do. I think it's up there, but I can't see how to get there. Yeah, it's definitely up there. Don't worry, I see it. I see it. Well, if we were having a conversation about whether or not humanity is a mistake, you know, I think that solves our question. I've got like an itch on my fucking leg, but you know, my nails are too short and my leggings are too tight, really, to let me itch it. This was a great story, you're welcome. Speak, friend, and enter. Bitch, I was in there! I was already looking for a switch in there. Fuck right off. Fuck off so hard. Alright, so I gotta find the hands. At least it tells me where they are. Oh my god. Praise me for being smart. Say good job, Allah. You're so smart. You understand the conventions of the video games that you choose to play. I don't know why I'm coming back here. And I said, where's my flashlight? I said that. Sorry, I just keep feeling like there should be a human garbage around here somewhere. Fair, Crunk. Fair. I lost track of the hands. Oh, I really lost track of the hands. I just saw them. Where were they? Where was I? I'm pretty sure they're over here, because it's near... Oh, maybe it's this way. There they are. fucking bullshit. I think I even stood here and I said, why is the side of my head green? Ass garbage. That was amazing. I would not have been able to do that. I am curious. I'm really curious about whether or not I could have flipped it early. I don't remember if we've ever done that before. Damn. Well, you're right. That one was great. Okay, let's get the fuck out.
A hammer forges and a hammer breaks. But who can know the heart of the blacksmith?
Well, I do know that there's that one spark by one of the other hands that I couldn't quite figure out how to get up to, but also I didn't try very hard. But I kind of don't feel like bothering. Mostly just because traversal takes so friggin' long. And I don't need it. I feel like we can't find Cornelius and Athena. I feel like it would be just thematically nonsensical if we found them alive. Every time I get out on the wrong side, I go to the wrong side. I can release the stars? The fuck does that mean? No, we're gonna do this first.
"1K, a word, please, without the streaming.
What are you, a cop?
Your choices have put me into a difficult position.
Sucks.
Belief in the goal was already waning, but your revelation in the Somnodrome may have given it the final blow. I'm sure it was, and I don't even disagree. No one really has all the answers, not even the founder, but that doesn't mean that we don't need the goal. Look, let me speak plainly for a moment. You and I both know that I exaggerated. I built a myth around Athena that does not reflect what she believed. But you have to understand, it wasn't really about her. It was about what the city needed. It was about keeping us together. invested in a common narrative, and it was about preventing us from going the way of our ancestors. Because temptation is real, and our flaws are still the same.
So you admit the goal is a myth?
A myth, but a necessary one. I'm not a fanatic or a fool, 1K, although I sometimes play one. I'm just trying to do the right thing. I know I can't stop you from trying to save Byron, but what's in that pyramid could destroy everything I've tried to build.
Your myth is strangling our whole species.
Don't think I haven't considered it. I listened to those Alexandra Drennan recordings over and over. I just don't know if she was right about us. But maybe I did lose my way. Very well. I've done what I could. You do as you must. Good luck.
Oh, you think I should... Oh, well, I can't do the bonus puzzles without finding Byron first. That's what they said.
Let's go.
Right, so...
You're coming along this time?
Yep.
Well, what about protocol?
Screw protocol. It's Byron.
Aw. Friendship. Got it. I think we might be able to get Fios back soon. Sorry, not to see your tragedy and overlay it with my own good fortune, but also, yes, to do that.
Follow my sprite, and it will show you the way to your friend.
Do as he says. We went through a lot of trouble to get this guy out of his chains. Now it's his turn to help.
Alcatraz is done. Fucking done.
This way. You must free him. He cannot free himself.
Well, he didn't really give me a lot of other options. Yoink.
What's happening? 1K? I'm out. Oh, my friend, the things that I saw, the power of this machine, the depth of her grief. Come on, follow me. I have to show you something. I thought all of this was deliberate. Athena testing us to see if we're worthy of her invention. I wanted to believe that she had a plan. In my own way, I mythologized her as much as everyone else. I never thought she might feel confused, lonely, uncertain. And what's the most human thing to do when you feel lost and sad and you have no idea what to do next?
Eat ice cream.
You take a nap.
Oh.
Here, listen.
If I give them the machine, if I convince them of its power, we could finally build the world Alexandra imagined. The world Miranda deserved. No, the world we all deserve, even the worst of us. We could take stewardship of this planet. We could explore the stars. We could give meaning to the universe.
If you embrace the knowledge of the flame, you can bring light into the darkness.
But what if they make the same mistakes again? What if selfishness and stupidity win out again? What if they take my machine and turn it into a weapon? What if they act like children and burn the planet?
The secrets of the flame are not for ordinary mortals to know. You cannot overcome your sinful nature.
Do you see what's happening? It's her. It's all her. Everything we're seeing is Athena. Her every hope, her every fear, all of her memories and contradictions brought to life by the machine. A dream-given form expressed in the language of her childhood. A world of puzzles and towers.
Oh, what can I do? How do I make this decision? There has to be an answer. There has to be a way of making sure it's the right choice. It can't just be a leap of faith.
There are no answers, creature of clay. Every question leads to another.
She's not waiting for us to prove ourselves before she helps us. She needs us to help her. We have to wake her up. Whoops. The system is still stabilizing. Maybe we'd better get out. Come on.
Talos Principle 3. Wakey wakey. I love his little backpack. Wow, looks really terrible watching him go up the stairs.
No! I cannot allow this.
Uh-oh.
Woo! Being God. Oh, Jesus Christ.
You have suffered a grievous injury, my child. But do not lose faith. Your companions have not forgotten you, and it is through the bonds that you have forged that you will be saved.
This is gonna be everybody whose signature I gave, whose life that I told them how to live. Oh.
Welcome back to the land of the living. For a while there, I thought we might have to reset you. We think you and Byron got hit by some kind of energy discharge. Knocked both of you out. Alcatraz, Melville, and Yakut went looking for you, but you were hard to find, and even harder to fix. It's been several weeks.
Is Byron okay?
He's fine, don't worry.
I mean, we both got knocked out and it's been several weeks, so... What's the stitch?
A lot has changed. While you were asleep, the idea of the goal cracked and then broke. People decided they wanted change. They wanted the ideals of Athena, not the founder. a better world of growth and exploration, but without the mistakes of the past. And so they turned to Byron, who never wavered in his beliefs. He's mayor now. The question is,
Herman's dead.
What do you plan to do now?
We have to go save Athena, I guess.
And what about the theory of everything?
Oh, come on. Again. Baby?
Good. I didn't want to push you, but I agree. Like you said, the alternative would mean giving up who I am, and I shouldn't have to do that. Baron's waiting for you outside, by the way. We're all in this together, 1K. One way or another.
I mean...
Hello, 1K.
Hello, Mr. Mayor.
It's still strange when people call me that. You know, it's funny. Asking you to come along on the expedition was an impulse, but it was probably the most momentous decision I made. You changed everything. But the story's not over yet. We do. She gave everything she had for this city. And I don't think any of us really understood it. Not even me. We all tried to turn her into a prophet when she was just a human being.
What did you see?
Athena's dreams. A recursive loop of hopes and fears. And my own foolishness. For thinking I had been abandoned. When I had been given a chance to grow up. To stand for my own ideas. Well, luckily this time we shouldn't have any trouble getting another expedition approved. I hear the mayor is a big fan of Athena and is very interested in her theory of everything. In fact, I think he's having a VTOL prepared as we speak. There's just one thing you have to take care of first.
Glad to see you're not abusing your powers already. Good job, Byron.
Speak to Melville and Yakut. They were part of the beginning, they can be part of the end, if they want to. I'll take care of the rest.
Not Alcatraz?
Good to see you up and awake, 1K.
What's up?
We've been studying the Somnodrome data while you were out. So far, all the math checks out. I'm hoping you're assembling your team to finally unravel the theory of everything. I'd love to get my hands on that data. Excellent. Chauncey was looking for you, by the way. Good luck with the rest of your mission, 1K.
You're going back, aren't you?
We are. We can't leave Athena trapped.
But you're not going to shut the machine down, are you?
No.
Then let me just say this, okay? I understand what you believe in. I really do. I've always respected your vision of the future, Byron. It's beautiful. It's moving. But just consider that maybe there is another way. A way that is more humble and maybe less exciting, but no less beautiful. Just consider that maybe that machine doesn't have any answers for us. None that really matter. We don't need a theory of everything to be happy.
It was never just about happiness, Hal. But thank you for your honesty.
Awkward. We're just gonna continue the rest of this in silence? This is fine.
All right, I'll see you at the VTOL.
Things are finally getting better.
Hey, you didn't want to talk to me, but you want to talk after I go. Alright, sure.
Attention all citizens. A scavenging expedition to the Western Ruins will set out next week. If you'd like to participate, please get in touch with Garrus.
Hey dude, nice to see you again. Oh, glad you made it.
How do you feel?
Strange things are afoot, dude. Life is gonna change, I can feel it. Could be good, could be bad. We'll see.
What do you think should be done about the megastructure, Purple?
Honestly, dude, I don't have a clue. I don't really understand all this philosophical stuff, but you've had all these awesome, mind-blowing experiences, so you know what? I trust you to make the right choice.
Alright. Thanks, dude.
Okay, you're back on your feet. One of which I fixed, by the way. You're welcome.
Thanks, Melville. I'm going back to the megastructure. Will you come?
Of course I will. I think I might want this even more than you do. I want to explore. I want to build. I want to be more than this grumpy old mechanic going through the motions. I want to live.
I love you, Melville.
See you there.
I really don't want to run through the whole city again, because the city is boring. Are we ready for this? Are we ready for Thekla?
You've destroyed everything, 1K. I thought the Founder had chosen you, but you're the harbinger of our doom. I can only pray that you fail.
Oh man, not even anything scathing. Okay. I wish one of the choices were like just LMAO. LOL, actually.
You know, I've been coming to this memorial day after day, thinking about Alexandra Drennan and her values. And you know what I finally realized? Alexandra Drennan is dead. She's gone.
Uh-huh.
She can't help us now.
Yep.
It's not her burden anymore.
Correct.
No, it's Byron who embodies those values now. Byron and you. So I want you to know that you have my full support. I only wish I'd spent less time thinking about the past and more time actually doing something for the future.
I look at this inert shape and I wonder, who you're gonna be. Will you hold the same values as we do? Will you love us for having created you? Will you resent us for having put you into an uncertain and dangerous world? Looking back at our history, our achievements, our crimes, what will you make of us? Will the world you create be like ours, or so different that we can't even imagine it? Either way, I hope that you'll find this little blue planet to be as beautiful as we did. I hope you'll take care of it a lot better than we did. And I hope one day you'll look up and reach for the stars.
I'm sorry, rat and empanada.
Thank you for supporting Byron, 1K. He understands what this is really about. Not technology or science, but love. Love of humanity, yes, but within that, space for individual love to flourish. When you find Athena, please remember that.
I wonder if it's possible to make choices that impact the end of the game. Seems pretty engineered to come to this conclusion.
Hello again, 1K.
Oh, you can tell
Haven't
me.
seen you in a while.
I don't mind.
A
I'm not
lot
gonna
has changed since
play
we
it
first
again
met.
right now.
I don't know. Everything feels kind of remote, like it's happening to someone else. I think I have to make some changes in my life. Likewise.
I don't remember what Ren's deal was beforehand. God, I do think it is a crushing misery that all of these... This is like a beautiful, beautiful pool of turquoise water and none of these motherfuckers can swim. Huh, interesting. Oh, really?
Welcome back, 1K. Thank you for saving Byron. I would have missed that old fool.
How you doing?
Lively. The city seems to be waking up from its lethargy. I hear a lot of people are working on new art, too. And I hear someone's figuring out how to make movies again.
Awesome.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Hello.
Hi.
You're back. Listen, people responded to what you saw in the Somnodrome. I've seen 3 random acts of kindness just this morning.
Cool.
I think people are happy with the change of leadership that happened while you were sleeping. But they're nervous about what you're going to do next.
Sounds good.
Chauncey was looking for you, by the way.
I don't know who that is.
I'm glad to see you made it, 1K. You told me to listen to Helga, to pursue what makes me happy, and I figured out that what makes me happy is what I used to do, making prefab walls. Lucky for me, Mayor Byron has announced that the city will be expanding again, so there's loads for me to do. Best of luck, 1K.
Great. Some people just enjoy making prefab walls. And that's okay. Where Chauncey is.
Welcome back.
Hi.
Hey.
Where was Helga? Grass. Ingrid, what's for dinner? Cookie, apparently. Got it. I feel like we've been eating pizza too much. Not that that's negated my desire to have pizza.
See? It was Athena who sent Prometheus, and they found Byron alive, just like I said.
Hi.
Hi.
Friend got us a pair of those little like skillet cookie mix things for Christmas, and I made them yesterday. Which is fun.
Little mini skillets.
Now I have like 4 skillets. Why would I... Do monsters have skillets? Oh, Cookie Monster. Right. Yes. Oh, not Cookie Monster? Pardon? Oh my god, I'm a moron. Hey, Powers. Wait, I've heard of Skillet. This is Helga. Am I stupid? Ah! Ooh, Jesus Christ! Thank you, Powers! For 21 months. Here he is.
A lot's changed since you last walked the gardens, 1K.
Sorry, I'm not interested. The plants are growing.
Exactly. Would you like to know a secret?
Sure.
A long time ago, Doge may have mentioned a mysterious fifth friend of hers. I am that friend. You've demonstrated how much you want to share your compassion with the world. Well, welcome to the team.
Yeah, Dogebot.
In case you ever need it, the code phrase is Moral Compiler Disco. You're not alone, 1K. Whatever you decide to do next.
Moral Compiler Disco. Okay. I am part of a secret society. You're just standing here.
I'm really glad you made it, 1K. For a while, I really thought even Neath couldn't fix you.
Thank you so much, Rhino.
Beavers are the best damn friends you could ever have.
For 44 months of this.
Yes, I thought about it a lot, but we need the theory of everything. We can't keep hiding from the future. We have to have a little faith, not in technology, but in people, in ourselves. All right, I'll get ready.
Okay. I go solve puzzle. I just woke up, but I go solve puzzle. I keep having to remind myself that we don't need to eat or like shower or poop. I'm like, I wouldn't want to just go immediately. I don't even have a house. Where's my home? Collect figurines or something. I don't even know how to get out of here. I mean, I know the answer is there isn't a way out of here. But, like...
Welcome back, 1K. Glad to see you're doing better.
What happened to your strike?
Well, it's hard to believe, but we won. Turns out that does happen.
How's Byron handling his new position?
Surprisingly calmly. He knows what he's doing and he's gonna get the job done. He did have to kick out a few people, but he was a lot nicer about it than I would have been.
What do you think about the theory of everything?
I think it's only the beginning. Athena hasn't even scratched the surface of what you could do with it, and that's fine, she's just one person. The really interesting stuff is gonna start happening when you give this power to the people, when every citizen can bring their own ingenuity to it.
Are you working for Byron now?
I'm still doing the same job I did before, but Byron's removed some of the layers of bureaucracy, so we communicate more directly now, and we have more choices in how we deal with problems.
Okay. The fact that I can't boop one of these computer screens is criminal.
1K, it's a pleasure to see you back on your feet. Everyone was quite worried about you. And I'm very glad you've decided to side with Byron.
How's Patricia? I don't remember who Patricia is.
She's well, thank you.
Your cat?
I hope that with the theory of everything, we'll be able to extend her life. She deserves immortality no less than we do.
How are you?
I feel hope, 1K. Real, proper hope. We can transform the world. We can lessen suffering. It's going to happen, thanks to you.
How's the situation in the city?
We've finally started fixing stuff again. Byron has given people a sense of purpose and dignity. Not everyone is happy, but if you return with Athena and the theory of everything, I think this is going to be a golden age.
I can't believe they didn't call it the Mega Theorem.
Good luck, my friend.
I'm glad you're all here. I wish Al could come too, but he believes what he believes. Yakut, please take us up.
Aye, aye, Mr. Mayor, sir.
Don't do that.
Of course, Mr. Mayor, sir. I won't.
I'm switching to sleep mode.
So I imagine we'd take Al and not Byron if I had chosen
I have only one thing to ask of you, my child. When at last you find yourself before Athena, be gentle to my old friend. The weight of the world was placed on her shoulders, and if she failed to carry it, it was because no one can carry such a burden alone.
Huh, really? Interesting. Yeah, I would have thought that Al would be shut the machine down.
All right, 1K, you're in charge now. If you want to explore, make sure we didn't miss anything out there, go ahead. When you're ready, let us know, and we'll head into the megastructure.
There seem to be more puzzles per cluster than necessary to gain access to the tower. I wonder what happens if you solve all of them.
Treat everyone with respect, regardless of their number. Free discussion of all topics is encouraged, but personal attacks will not be tolerated. Inactive threads will be archived. If you have any issues, please ping moderators Shmilev, Neve, Aranex. I don't remember what it said before. In addition to the previously announced new scouting and scavenging expeditions and the reactivation of the abandoned mining and factory projects, Mayor Byron has asked citizens to submit ideas for other possible undertakings, which are to be discussed at the next public assembly after Mayor Byron returns from the megastructure. I yearn for a city that does not yet exist. It is a wealthy city, abundant, prosperous, full of life and energy, but its prosperity is not like the cities of old, a thin gilded layer over a cesspool of misery. No, its riches are deep. They permeate its every street. They fill it with depth and texture. It's a city of delights, of secrets, of surprises, always growing, always changing. It's every citizen partaking of its joys as well as its tragedies. I do not think that this is the last city, the one where our journey will end. I think it is the first. Oops. There is a tower waiting for me. I see it on the horizon, and every day it grows closer. It has been a companion on my journey, but I fear the day I will reach it, for I have loved this road, and the fields and the hills it has shown me. But the tower waits, and I can only hope that from its heights I will see other roads and other towers, and dream of journeys yet to come. Thank you, Amesh. I found your words deeply moving. Beautiful work. Makes me feel sad. That's not unexpected. I felt a kind of sadness when I wrote it too, but I also felt hope. I don't get it. I sort of wish I did, but poetry always leaves me confused. That's pretty common, Pellegrino, and nothing to be ashamed of. We're often taught to treat poetry like a secret message which only some people can decipher. But poetry is really a kind of music. It's not an intellectual pursuit, but not something to be analyzed and dissected. It needs to be felt, to be spoken, to be sung. If you find the melody in the words, you'll understand it. I think pessimism is completely out of date. I think that's a romantic indulgence. I don't think anyone can afford to be pessimistic anymore. I mean, there's so much that can go wrong. Optimism is the only thing possible anymore. I've always thought that an optimist was a person who knew exactly how sad a place the world could be, and a pessimist is a man who finds out anew every morning. That's the real difference. No, I'm optimistic because you simply have to be. It's an obligation to be optimistic. Peter Ustinov, the co-star of the Talos Principle. To me, this sounds exactly what Alexandra Drennan would have believed. That's why I ultimately decided to support Byron. I think he understands how sad the world is, but also remains optimistic. He will be disappointed. People always disappoint you in the end. You're misunderstanding the entire point of the quotation, Ovis. That disappointment is already baked into the concept of optimism. Optimism is knowing people like you exist, but having hope anyway. Ouch. True, though.
Yes?
What did you do while I was being repaired?
After Byron woke up, he enlisted me for his campaign. He said I was the only one who could really explain just how broken New Jerusalem really is. I think this might have been the first time people actually really listened to me.
What do you think about the situation?
Now that Byron's in charge, I feel less stuck. The city is coming back to life, and I can do things that matter. Feels good.
So everything that surrounds us is a dream printed into reality.
Well, that explains the discrepancies between all those schematics you found and the actual megastructure. It's all been transformed by Athena's dream. No wonder it was driving me potty. Driving me potty? What kind of bizarre idiot came up with that expression? I'm serious. The moment we're done with this, I'm going to sit down and update the language libraries, and I'm going to put in every swear word in every language ever invented.
God bless you, soldier.
What's up, 1K?
How you feeling?
There's still some part of me that's afraid that things will go wrong. I don't know if I can ever really shake that, but I do feel hopeful. I think things are finally going to get better.
I guess what's up with the puzzles?
I'm not sure. There seems to be one per site. maybe they open up when you complete the rest of them? I've only had a brief look at them with the drone, and they look complicated. But maybe that's just me. You know how I am with puzzles.
I don't know. Yakut just needs to, like, go to drag brunch and then get laid.
What's up, 1K?
Are you and Alcatraz gonna be okay?
In the long run, I think we'll be fine. He can't imagine the world we're trying to build. But when he sees it with his own eyes, I think he'll come around.
What's it like to be mayor?
It feels surprisingly good. I spent so many years just talking about change, but I never really tried to actually put myself in a position where I could make a difference. Noble failure is overrated, if you ask me. Better to actually win.
What are your priorities, Mr. Mayor?
What matters most is just to get people active again. Building, exploring, imagining.
Pokemon Go?
Giving each of them a chance to contribute, but also to grow as individuals. Some philosophers have claimed that you can either maximize freedom or security. I've always thought that was a failure of imagination. Or perhaps courage. In fact, the two are intertwined, and we have to maximize both.
Do you think things might still go wrong?
Of course. Faith in humanity doesn't have to be blind faith, 1K. The future isn't going to be a utopia, but it will be better. And not just a little bit.
Okay. Well, do I really have to go to all the areas? Yes.
My theory accounts for everything. It explains every aspect of the cosmos. There are no gaps, no errors, not even ambiguities. And it works, which is the ultimate proof. I can calculate the history of the universe from the Big Bang to the death of the last atom, but when I compare my calculations to the available data, there's one point which consistently doesn't match up. Billions of light years away in the void, there's an anomaly. It's been there since before the beginning of time, and I think it's waiting for us.
Sorry, should I not have done that? What should I do first? I was right! I knew it! It is aliens! Take that, everyone who doubted me! It's freaking aliens! It may be aliens, but it is so far away that it isn't gonna matter for several billion years, if it ever does. Nevertheless, I knew it would be aliens eventually, and I was right! For a very broad definition of right. Let him have it. Got it. Okay. So, if I go to the megastructure right now, will that lock me out of doing the puzzles. Monument now equals bad ending? Okay, final megastructure is final. Okay. Wait. Wait, you mean this monument now is a bad ending? Okay. Yeah, thanks, Crunk. I didn't really notice that until right now. That's... Fuck. Where's my wipers? Where's the homeless guy at the intersection that's gonna wipe my windshield for me? I don't think I did. I don't think I played Gehenna. Oh, I fucked that up. Somehow I managed to lock this one. Good job, Ella. Great job. Oh, I forgot to put mascara on again. Oh well. I make this happen the first time? How did I do this the first time? All right. Man, I was hoping we could at least make a good start. Take care, Nightcast. I don't think I'm going to be able to, unless I have a stroke of genius in the next 3 minutes. Wait. I have it. No, I don't. Fuck! I don't know, it feels like this one has got to be red because there's no way... for red to get around blue. But that's making me... question whether or not that's actually the case. I can't keep it open like that, so stop trying. Not really working on solutions yet. I'm just kind of moving pieces around still. Oof. If I didn't have to take a fucking tram ride, I'd go just like take a break on a different puzzle. But I guess maybe this will be our whole goal next time. Yikes. Alright. Well, I think that's where I'll stop for tonight. Because clearly I'm not going to get it by continuing to stare at it, so hopefully I'll have some brilliant stroke of brilliance in the middle of the night. Hopefully we'll have one more try at this, and then hopefully we'll be done with Talos Principle 2. See you tomorrow again for some more Final Fantasy, and everybody have a great night. Take care.